there, Bible explorers. Do you remember learning about Jacob and Esau last week? The first twins mentioned in the Bible? Jacob had to run away from his brother Esau after he tricked their father Isaac out of Esau's birthright. He ran so fast and for so long to get away, Jacob fell asleep on a rock. I mean, whoa, he must have been pretty tired. And when he was sleeping, God gave him a vision in a dream. It was a ladder going up from the earth and into heaven where God was. And there were angels coming and going.
I am God, the God of Abraham your father and the God of Isaac. I am giving the ground on which you are sleeping to you and to your descendants. Your descendants will be as the dust of the earth. They'll stretch from west to east and from north to south. All the families of the earth will bless themselves in you and your descendants. I'll stay with you. I'll protect you wherever you go, and I'll bring you back to this very ground. I'll be with you until I've done everything I promised you.
Jacob woke up from his sleep. He said,
Wow, God is in this place, truly. And I didn't even know it.
He was terrified. He whispered in awe,
Incredible. Wonderful. This is holy ground. This is God's house.
This was a turning point for Jacob. He had some bitter times ahead. But God had worked in his heart. He got married. He had 12 sons. Eventually, he and Esau made up. And then God changed his name. Just as he had changed the names of his grandparents, Abraham and Sarah, Jacob was now named Israel, and God told him,
I am the strong God. Have children, flourish. A nation, a whole company of nations will come from you. Kings will come from your loins. The land I gave Abraham and Isaac I now give to you, and pass it on to your descendants.
Now Jacob, Israel, had settled down where his father had lived, the land of Canaan, just as the Lord had told him to do. So, Jacob, who was also called Israel, had 12 sons, and one of the youngest was Joseph. Joseph was 17 years old at the time, helping out his brothers with herding the flocks.
And you know, I always told our father when my brothers did anything wrong.
Honestly, he was, kind of a tattletale.
I loved Joseph more than any of my other sons because he was the child of my old age.
And Israel made Joseph an elaborately embroidered coat. It was beautiful.
But when we realized that our father loved Joseph more than any of us, we started to hate him. We wouldn't even speak to him.
Until one night Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more.
Listen to this dream I had. We were all out in the field gathering bundles of wheat. All of a sudden, my bundle stood straight up, and your bundles circled around it and bowed down to mine.
His brothers said,
So you're going to rule us? You're going to boss us around?
And they hated him more than ever because of his dreams and the way he talked. But then, he had another dream and told this one also to his brothers.
I dreamed another dream. The sun and moon and 11 stars bowed down to me.
When he told it to his father and brothers, his father reprimanded him.
What's with all this dreaming? Am I and your mother and your brothers all supposed to bow down to you?
Now his brothers were really jealous, but his father brooded over the whole business. His brothers had gone off to Shechem, where they were pasturing their father's flocks.
Your brothers are with the flocks in Shechem. Come, I want to send you to them.
I'm ready.
Go and see how your brothers and the flocks are doing and bring me back a report.
He sent him off from the valley of Hebron to Shechem. Joseph tracked his brothers down and found them in Dothan. They spotted him off in the distance. By the time he got to them, they had cooked up a plot to kill him.
Here comes that dreamer. Let's kill him and throw him into one of these old cisterns. We can say that a vicious animal ate him up. We'll see what his dreams amount to.
Reuben heard the brothers talking and intervened to save him.
We're not going to kill him, no murder. Go ahead and throw him in this cistern out here in the wild, but don't hurt him.
Reuben planned to go back later and get him out and take him back to his father. When Joseph reached his brothers, they ripped off the fancy coat he was wearing, grabbed him, and threw him into a well that had gone dry. It was just a big, deep pit. Then they sat down to eat their supper. Looking up, they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites on their way from Gilead, their camels loaded with spices, ointments, and perfumes to sell in Egypt.
Brothers, what are we going to get out of killing our brother and concealing the evidence? Let's sell him to the Ishmaelites, but let's not kill him. He is, after all, our brother.
His brothers agreed. By that time, the Midianite traders were passing by. His brothers pulled Joseph out of the cistern and sold him for 20 pieces of silver to the Ishmaelites, who took Joseph with them down to Egypt. Later, Reuben came back and went to the well to rescue his younger brother, and there was no Joseph. He ripped his clothes in despair. Beside himself, he went to his brothers.
The boy's gone. What am I going to do?
They took Joseph's coat, butchered a goat, and dipped the coat in the blood. They took the fancy coat back to their father and said,
We found this. Look it over. Do you think this is your son's coat?
My son's coat. A wild animal has eaten him.
Jacob tore his clothes in grief, dressed in rough burlap, and mourned his son a long, long time. His sons and daughters tried to comfort him, but he refused their comfort. Oh, how his father wept for him. And meanwhile, in Egypt, the Midianites sold Joseph to Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's officials, manager of his household affairs. As it turned out, God was with Joseph and things went very well with him. Living in the home of his Egyptian master, Potiphar recognized that God was with him, saw that God was working for good in everything he did. He became very fond of Joseph and he put him in charge of all his personal affairs, turning everything over to him. From that moment on, God blessed the home of the Egyptian, all because of Joseph. The blessing of God spread over everything he owned at home and in the fields as well.